Underground rap is so boring right now. Why?
Do any of you feel like underground rap has just like gotten stale? I don't know about you guys, but I am tired of hearing the same thing over and over and over again. Every time I find a new rapper, it's either that they have some stupid gimmick or they just sound like everybody else. I killed a TikTok rapper in a recent video and I was trying to be more positive and find people to put y'all onto, but it's hard as fuck. If you guys are in the community, you'll know what I'm talking about. The current state of underground rap just consists of like chaotic, high energy production that's all inspired by Playboi Carti.
Yep, that was about to say, they all trying to be Cardi. They all trying to be Cardi.
Motherfuckers think they can rap, then drop a song. I tune in and it sounds like the millionth repetitive and overused distorted mixes and auto-tune heavy vocals spitting some bullshit. We already got enough of you fucks. Please just try something else. I think this is all just a consequence.
Yo, Kane, you gotta make a video like this. Not gonna lie. You gotta I could see you making a video like this. I always thought the underground sounded too much like Cardi ever since 2021. Hell yeah. Like, bro, fake set the groundwork for them to thrive. It doesn't help that he had two artists that basically elaborated on those sounds, and they're probably the biggest out the underground now at this point, bro. So hell yeah, like that was it. Because you have to understand, when Cardi dropped Whole Lotta Red, hip-hop was already in a pretty fragile state, bro. Like, personally, bro, I didn't give a fuck about anything, bro. It was deluxe albums from Durk and Polo G, which shout out to them. Like, they not ass, but like it got stale, bro. 2020 was a sad time for music. So then when Cardi did that shit, bro, when he dropped Whole Lotta Red, and it was just like a whole different sound, and just like it was refreshing, bro. So everyone hopped on it. From the moment I heard that album, I'm like, yo, this is gonna breed a bunch of niggas that are trying to copy this shit. And it's cool, but like, you know, like we need more subsections, bro. Everyone's kind of just doing the same shit. I could, but I don't know, bro. My viewers don't really watch shit like this. Your channel is still young to where you could develop viewers that watch different things. I don't think you'll fuck yourself by talking about rap. I'm not gonna lie. Plus, I ain't gonna lie, just because of the age and demographic, bro, I think at least 10% of your viewers will probably end up fucking this shit anyway. Fucking with this shit anyway. Whatchamacallit, 2020 sucked, Whole Lotta Red changed the underground and started a pocket of different sounds. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. And the sounds are cool, but like they're just oversaturated, bro. Not everyone could do that shit. Yo, what's good, Darkson? Can you run my shit? That's Cozy saying that shit real quick. After this video, I ain't gonna lie. After this video, I got you. If y'all don't know, my nigga Cozy dropped a little tape. I'm gonna react to some of his songs, see what it's hitting for. You right, just because, fuck it. Yeah, bro, like, I don't feel like it's that crazy. And it's not like you making a video about My Little Pony, nigga. You making a video about underground rap. Like, I think niggas gonna fuck with it.
Of who's up right now. Think about it. We got Playboi Carti, Netspend, Osama Sun, Ken Carson, Yeet, Two Hollis, and more. Everyone is just making derivative shit, and honestly, all hopping on the same beats by like We Gon' Be Okay or 19.
Okay, the hardest, I swear.
Oh fuck. No, nah, he should've with that. He should've with that, bro. I gotta give you a dislike until further notice for that, bro. You're sick for that. Osama Sun's a good kid.
And they all are the same. Turn up.
You can't throw that in there after
like
you did that.
Dark
like,
Aura Farm vibe
tripping,
that makes
bro.
the rapper seem mysterious and cool.
Tripping.
The best way I
He
can
is
describe it
tripping.
is like people are making music that is equivalent to you stepping out of your brand new coupe wearing a Rick Owens fit and you feel
that's
like
the rapper
a
that got
popular
exposed.
loner. I'm tired of it. Like that can be cool and we know it is because that's what's getting attention right now. But I'm just bored. It's oversaturated. In my opinion, it feels like the producers are really the ones carrying the rappers nowadays. Like back then it used to be the rapper would make the beat. Now the beat is making the rapper. Yo, stick with me for a second. I'm kind of spinning right now.
Bro.
Rapping nowadays is literally just about adding aura to a beat. Like you could mumble some bullshit, but if it has a decent melody and like that hypnotic dark rage thing going on, it'll be pretty fire. except there's already a million people doing the exact same shit.
Yeah,
I disagree with that. I don't think everyone that does that shit makes it fire. But
yeah. Yeah, what you I just pull up on your grid, how about I just put it on the toilet, make it run out. Yeah, these
see,
niggas.
like that wasn't fire. I'm gonna be honest. That beat was ass too, to be fair. But no, that wasn't fire.
They tough, yeah, they put out.
Let me see. I feel bad for Lil O. He just scrapped his whole new album, bro. Like, I feel bad for him too. Like, I fuck with the nigga. His music good, but like, bro, why the fuck does his shit keep getting leaked? Why is it only him? Like, why is it him? Why is it always him? Like, what is his password? His password got to be Lil O the Impaler, because your tape got leaked. Both of them. All three of them. One of them being the tape that, you feel me? The tape we don't want to talk about. Like, I don't know. I don't know whose fault it is. But all I'm saying is, like, yo, it keeps happening to him, bro. And it's dead ass annoying, bro. It's dead ass annoying. I get it, you know, leakers this, leakers that. But, bro, you can't put the responsibility of not being an idiot into the hands of fans, my nigga. Like, something has to be done. It gets to a point. But he'll be alright, though. I ain't gonna, like, he'll be alright. He has such a solid fan base to the point where, like, nigga, he'll be straight. If he survived the things that have been happening to him for the past few months, bro, I think he'll be alright. Cardi, the equivalent of Curry for hip-hop. Curry introduced hip-hop, and everyone else tried chucking threes and aren't as good as him. Same with Cardi with the distorted opium sound. Everyone after him sounds worse. That's actually a very good example, Buzzy. That was a very good parallel. All those leakers be fucking with him. I don't know the situation, but all I know is the shit keeps happening, nigga. Something different has to be done, bro. Something has to be done. Curry introduced 3-point chucking on me. Nah, I get what you're saying. I feel like someone in his circle leaking his shit. Poor slime, nigga. Stop sending niggas your unreleased, bro. Just something. You're not telling me nothing can be done about this. Not everyone goes through this problem.
And of course, TikTok does not help this situation either, because it's just gonna promote whatever slop it can get your attention within the first 2 microseconds of you scrolling. You think it's gonna favor Caillou or someone that's venting out to a rage beat? Like, TikTok takes away any sort of nuance or cool, meaningful shit and instead replaces it with this.
Make me a stock for Selena Gomez. Make me a stock for Benny Blanco.
Honestly, a lot of these rappers need to start applying for jobs.
And my TikTok struggled to hit 300 views,
The fuck?
bro.
Did you guys hear that? Jobs. Just did it again. Is YouTube censoring me telling these rappers to get employment? Update your resume and get on LinkedIn.
Bro, this nigga's a dick, bro.
Indeed.
I love it.
Oh, I see. YouTube is being sensitive and cautious with people who have jobophobia. You know, on the Skate Tiger channel, I will always be respectful to those who don't have jobs. Like, man, it is so difficult smoking weed every day, being unemployed and making rap songs. Meanwhile, everybody who has a steady income, like, flaunts it. Like, seriously, have some respect for the unemployed, am I right? But also, think about the
I love how he
mainstream,
used Elon Musk and fucking... damn, why can't I remember that other nigga name? But I love how he used billionaires as the fucking... the picture for job havers, like...
the way. The
Hilarious.
Drake and Kendrick shit absolutely took over everything for the last year. And somehow
bro, you got it.
Eminem wins Male Rapper of the Year at the AMAs. We know why he won. And yo,
Nigga ain't hear a Eminem song since fucking the shit with him and Rihanna, nigga. Nigga was confused.
as crazy as that beef was, going back to back diss tracks, Kendrick predicting Drake's drop and dropping right after, did that really advance music or the sound at all? No. And everything that happened to me, all that shit was just stupid. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they're still dragging it. It's been a year. Like, because of that beef, we had Kendrick hopping on Cardi's music album. You cannot convince me that Kendrick didn't decrease the score you would give a song on those features.
That's cap, I ain't gonna lie, those features were tough. I don't know why people hate on those features so much. To this day, I still stand on it. Kendrick's features were tough. I don't care. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Oh, Kendrick not supposed to hop on those type of beats. Nigga, he did it and it sounded good. This is why the fucking mainstream and the underground are so divided. Because people want to look at the one time that these niggas collab, and now it's, oh, he shouldn't be here. They're not even saying that it's ass. If you think it's ass or you don't enjoy it, that's one thing. But like, nigga, they weren't bad. Genuinely, I don't think they were bad. Haven't heard Eminem since the Fortnite concert, and I don't even play Fortnite, so imagine the last time I heard Eminem. Not gonna lie, that Drake and Kendrick beef provided some type of entertainment, but I'm tired of seeing the beef being dragged out. It ain't even them that's necessarily dragging it out though, bro. It's fucking parasocial ass fans. I'm telling you, like, it was bound to be like this. At this point, I just ignore this shit, bro, until something escalates between them again, bro. It's like I don't pay attention to none of that shit.
Or like oil and water. They don't mix that well. I know the comments are gonna be cooking me.
Down to song, I guess.
But like, because of that whole mainstream shit going on, people were literally pushing back their album drops and EPs just because Kendrick was on top of the world and it would reduce their numbers. People were delaying drops, and underground rappers are already not dropping consistently anyway. You know, too busy smoking weed and playing video games and not doing any bullshit with themselves. But guys, alright, you know what? It's not all doom and gloom. I think that because we're able to recognize that everyone's kind of doing the same bullshit right now, that leaves room for people who are actually unique and making cool things to have a rapid rise to the top, or at least build a fan base that's, you know, sizable, that you could actually make some money off of. And I don't mean being different as in having a fucking gimmick. I'm tired of that shit. Like, I don't know, wearing dresses and painting your nails. We've seen that one before. I mean having like a genuine characteristic trait that you cannot fake and people recognize it as authentic. I think Xavier So Based and Laserdym are perfect examples of this. Like, I genuinely think Laserdym, for example, doesn't give a fuck. Like, he just gets to the bag, drops whenever he wants. You can tell he's just here to live it up, you know, make money and changes.
Yeah, I think he even said it himself. He was like, yo, I could deadass rap, but that shit don't do as well as me plugging in my headphones and going on to BandLab and trying to fit as many words into a sentence / bar as I possibly can. Like, why would he try anything else? This is what you guys eat up. And you know what? I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. Not gonna lie, it's not bad. I don't think having Kendrick was so fitting though. Anything with Kendrick nowadays feels like a marketing gimmick. It's why I got artist fatigue with Kendrick. That is a fair criticism. I get it. He came out of nowhere. And once again, I'm not a huge fan of Cardi taking the route of trying to appeal to the mainstream, because I don't think that was his appeal in the first place. I think people like Cardi because he was anti whatever is lit or anti-consumer, and he was a trendsetter. So for him to be doing this shit with Kendrick and The Weeknd, I feel like was honestly below him. Especially because those same fans that he's trying to chase, I don't feel like are ever gonna embrace him, because once again, his music is not meant to be understood by a mainstream audience. But when niggas say that those songs with Kendrick are trash, I just can't agree with that, man. I ain't gonna lie, them shits was tough, nigga. Put them BBs on your décolleté, no you feel nauseous. Moving around with caution, BBs on your décolleté. Baby, pull up through the back door. Vamp life spooky, vamp life spooky. Man, I fuck with Kendrick right now took Drake's place as a rapper everyone wants to go for a feature and being the biggest artist. You probably right, I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with Xavier So Based. At first I didn't. He's my favorite rapper out of NYC. Protect, my favorite rapper out of NYC. Xavier cool though. Xavier cool. I'm just not a big fan of like the jerk sound. Like, it's just not really. This is not really my thing, you know. Laser is just himself though. In 2024, people were more in love with his personality than just his music. Even now, I still think that's his thing. Like, he still has hype. Like, nigga, them meme, like, bro, he didn't even hop on that fucking evil Pink Dreads beat, bro. And I'm seeing memes about people, they want to hear that shit, bro. They want to hear that shit. Every time this nigga collabs with Max, bro, it's always a viral moment. But Laser valid though. Laser valid. Laser, yes sir, Dan, your favorite artist. Backdoor. I came at the right time. Now, literally, let me rewind it so you can hear what he was saying.
I mean having like a genuine characteristic trait that you cannot fake and people recognize it as authentic. I think Xavier So Based and LaserDim are perfect examples of this. Like, I genuinely think LaserDim, for example, doesn't give a fuck. Like, he just gets to the bag, drops whenever he wants. You can tell he's just here to live it up, you know, make money and change his life at the same time. Like, it's all cool. Whether or not you like that style of rap is up to you, but you cannot deny his authenticity. He isn't trying to pander to TikTok or any sort of trend or other bullshit. We need more of that. And I feel like the direction rap is going in right now is we're just gonna be so dependent on beats and how it makes you feel versus what is actually being said. At some point,
we're already there. What are you talking
listening
about?
to some EDM like rap hybrid. We already get a
Nigga, have you not heard Opium Baby off of I Am Music? We're already at this point. What the fuck is he talking? Like, what are we doing? We're already at this point. And the sad thing is, I like Opium Baby. We're cooked. A lot of people gave that song open praise. We are done. Opium Baby is embraced by underground fans. We're done.
little bit of
I
this
was just playing that shit in the shower like 2 hours ago.
with Tu Hollis. Like, he's the closest person that we have
Welcome
to
back,
that.
Digi.
And to be honest, while it's like fun to turn up and you can listen to it and have fun, to me it just feels like soulless radio music. I don't know. Do you guys agree? Like, where are the Kodak Blacks? You know what I'm saying? Where's the Ye's? Where's the Drakes? That doesn't exist in the underground right now. Like, am I just getting too old or what? I'm starting to feel like those boom bap rap old heads who started complaining when auto-tune was being used on people's voices in the early
San
2000s.
Andreas ass
Like,
beat.
nah, this ain't real rap. They're not even saying nothing. Tupac and Biggie and Eazy-E, those were peak, and everybody else that's fucking rapping nowadays sucks. You youngins will never understand what real rap is like. You know what? I have a confession too. I don't even care that rap nowadays has less and less meaningful lyrics. I like turning up and feeling cool to the music just as much as the next person out there. But there's a way to do this and have a unique style of your own that's not copy pasted by what is popular. I want to ask you guys though, like, where do we actually go from here? Like, it's no secret that rap has decreasing sales and overall attention, and I think record labels are doing just about anything to try and bring it back. Like, I don't know, potentially blowing up an existing beef to the attention of everyone and then bolstering the winner worldwide. I'm just asking the questions. I'm asking the questions. But who have you guys been listening to recently? Maybe you think all the things I said in this video are really retarded and there's a ton of diversity right now. If you put me on to someone in the comments, maybe I'll, like it and highlight it in a future video. We never know. The current meta of music right now is just country music and, Hispanic pop or rap. Like Bad Bunny. I know some white girls who started going to Hispanic.
That is not true. This nigga do not listen to music outside of hip hop. There's a lot of other shit going on other than that.
Parties dancing bachata and learning Spanish because they got dickmatized by Bad Bunny.
It's always old head. Oh, my fault. Opium Baby was too hard, not gonna lie. I like it. I'm not even saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying he was basically like, it's gonna get to the point where people just play EDM instrumentals and just barely say anything over it. Like, that's literally what Opium Baby was. On I Am Music, Crush was literally just a 4-minute instrumental. Cardi barely rapped over the song. Honestly, yeah. He has songs on that album that he rapped even less over as well. It's always the old heads saying this shit. Times change, what the fuck do you want him to do? Stay in the past? That's not really what he's saying. I think his whole thing is just like the shit getting tiring, which I could definitely agree with. I ain't even gonna lie. We done with the 90s? No, we're not. The rap labels are what's destroying rap for real anyway. I don't know if I'd quite say that. Why you say that? Why do you say that, Dan? I feel like rap music is more fun and free, but it came with a cost of quality and meaning, to be honest. Yeah, true. True. Back then, they basically would grab some random nigga that had the look. Or if he didn't have the look, give him the look. Sell an image to people. Hire some ghostwriters. And then, like, some of them niggas would end up getting labeled the GOAT. But then, yeah, pretty much. But the thing is, too, it's like, it's not even just the freedom, bro. It's the not particularly having to be good to be popular. That's what's fucking everything up, because it's like, now what's inspiring people to actually put the pen to the paper? What's inspiring people to do anything different? They see something work before. It's the algorithm. They seen something work before. They try it. It might get a little less clout than the previous nigga that did it, but it works. And so that's what happens. That's the same thing every single time. I ain't gonna lie, rap is never gonna go back to old school style. One thing about music, it'll progress, new sounds will always be a thing. I think so too. I think we're just in a period that's just like ass, I must admit. Country music did make a comeback. My man, country music never left. It just don't exist in our communities. Well, not all labels. The shit that goes viral be bare nonsense. It's encouraging retardation over actual talent. But is that the label's fault though, or is that the algorithm's fault and the people that's consuming it, people that are consuming it? I think it's like a cycle that feeds itself, bro. Not gonna lie. But ultimately, I think once again, we're in the era of algorithms and people, like, the only thing getting pushed out is whatever gets engagement. And so people are gonna take advantage of that, bro. Unfortunately, talent is not a requirement to get into the algorithm. It's just not. And like, that's just till that changes, like, this is just what it's gonna have to be, or until people get so tired of it to the point where like they're openly seeking out something else. But people don't even know how to do that anymore because the algorithm selects everything that they see. Literally on TikTok, you scroll, like, at least on YouTube, you could like look up a channel, you know, or like you have a choice between videos that you want to click on because you have to look at the thumbnail, read the title. TikTok is just, oh, scroll. We chose what you wanted to see. Scroll. We chose what you wanted to see. It's just, you know, it's the same shit. Rap also has less of a barrier to entry to be successful. For R&B and hip hop, you may need to know how to sing or dance. That's a fact too. That's a fact. For rap, you need to learn how to play an instrument. For rock, you need to learn how to play an instrument. Yeah, that's also a really good thing. Rap is just like the easiest thing, because their fans just accept anything too. I'm not gonna lie. They just accept anything. Labels control what goes mainstream and what's not. That's why I say that. Certain artists is like, why the fuck would you spread this shit into the world knowing how it's gonna impact motherfuckers? Because they don't give a fuck about how it's gonna impact motherfuckers, nigga. Their goal is to make music. I mean, their goal is to make money. And so they're going to sell images that people gravitate to sell the money. They don't particularly control that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They try to. Why do you think? Remember 2017? They had a new suicidal rapper coming out every year with some different variation of colorful dreads and face piercings and face tattoos. They tried to sell them niggas to us. All them niggas fell off, and the ones that didn't fucking died. That's like the labels don't control that. They look at what people value, and they say, hey, I'm either going to invest my money in this or I'm not. Like, the labels, they got no control. Like, don't get me, they have some control because it's like, you know, but their goal is just to make money at the end of the day, bro. You feel me? Like, the executives just fund this shit, bro. They don't, I'm not gonna say they have zero control, but like, I don't feel like it's necessarily, you feel me? They just care about money. Facts. Then when people see shit making numbers, they think it's good half the time. Shit artificially inflated. It could be like that too. It could be like that too, but it's only so much you could artificially inflate something to where it's like, yo, you can tell if some shit really got motion or not. I think artificial inflation is like pointless, because what makes you more money is people actually gravitating towards whatever it is that you're feeding them. And then actual talented people get hate that's forced or just slept on completely. That's a fact. That's a fact. My whole thing is, I just don't think it's necessarily completely the label's fault per se. It's definitely now. Maybe like years ago, I would have agreed with you for sure, because they had to, you feel me? Like, they were the gatekeepers. Now the algorithm is the gatekeeper, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Back then, they had to find some nigga on the street, dress him up, give him some writers, and then force him to fucking perform. Good boy, monkey, dance, rap, nigga. Here's a diamond chain, nigga. Go, do your thing. Perform for the whites. You feel me? Now it's algorithm, bro. Algorithm. If we keeping it a buck, we go back then. Tupac was faking his whole personality. That nigga used to be a ballerina and performing arts kid. You Buzzy, you know ball. But that was like label manufacturing. But like that shit don't even work no more, bro. They don't got no control. That's why they scared of niggas like Black Boy Max and Kai, because they know they don't got that shit. Or they know they have that influence. They don't control that shit anymore. Labels depend on two. Good Boy Monkey. No, real shit though, that's how it was. It's not how it used to be, in my opinion. What you mean? What's not how it used to be? Labels depend on two things: TikToks and streamers. Facts. TikTok streamers and whatever Twitter, whatever algorithm is lit right now, whatever social media platform is lit, that algorithm, and what people gravitate to based on what they're being fed. So all those people that are actually talented, taking risks, you're not gonna see them, because guess what? Niggas want to show you Ice Spice variants and fucking, y'all get the gist, bro. Y'all get the gist. I feel like quality will only go downhill from here. Like, what the fuck is it gonna look like 10 plus years from now? Once again, I think everything moves in cycles, bro. I think the status quo is definitely gonna shift. However, it's just gonna take a while for that to happen, and people will have to like openly long for something else. I don't know how it's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. Shit, Max hasn't streamed in like 7 days, bro. Who knows? Maybe he's working on the next big thing right now. Black Boy Max dropping his album changed the formula of music, because it means you don't need promo from a label. You are the promo. Now, real shit. They probably gave Max an advance because he has motion, but like, bro, he really didn't need it. He could have been independent. For real, I'm not gonna lie. He could have been independent. In fact, I think it would have made a huge impact on the industry. They would have, he was independent. They would have hated that. Max is signed to a label, isn't he? Yeah, now he is. But I don't really know the inner workings of his contract to even understand, like, why. Well, it's distribution. I get it, you know. It's just regular shit. Whether he needs money or not, they still control, you know, getting on the radio, award shows, promo. Like, you know, it is what it is. Being independent ain't gonna have your shit playing in fucking Zara, bro.
Get it. What rap needs right now is a real innovator, a real artist. Get mad at me all you want again, but we need a Ye type of person who isn't afraid to do different shit and step out and do experimental styles or different industries. Where are the rappers nowadays that are designing new clothes, making films, pushing a sound forward, making people feel something, actually having a movement? I hope this gets to some of you guys watching this video right now.
Believe it or not, bro, they exist.
You know, maybe you just need a little confidence,
but the algorithm doesn't favor that.
Push to try some different shit and not fall in line with what's popular or trending. Like, I'm making this for the sake of the scene as a whole and everyone that enjoys being a part of it. I need all of you motherfuckers to work 3 times as hard and really focus. For the rest of you who aren't willing to do that, yeah, tidy up that resume and get to applying for jobs. Most of you should honestly have one anyway to fund your rap shit. Skate Tiger, that's all I got. Subscribe, let's hit 10K. We fucking out of here. I better see some fire recommendations in the comments. Get your ass on LinkedIn.
Bruh. To take away this video, rappers get a job.